Welcome guys to my new video on the novel The Guide by R.K. Narayan. Earlier I have put a video on the summary of this very novel. Now I will put up all the text chapters, explanation turn by turn in coming days. So let's start the video. So the first chapter started with the conversation. Raju welcomed the intrusion, something to relieve to the beside an ancient shrine. In this paragraph, Raju came across the man. Actually, he was sitting on a granite slab. Raju was sitting on a granite slab near the river, and the man was continuously seeing up Raju. And this very thing making Raju very amused or awkward. He asked the man to accompany him. Then the man came after washing up his feet and face after wiping up with the yellow towel. Then the writer shows the view of the river, actually the surroundings of the river, that is stream running from the hills, the sunset, the agitation of the birds, the chirping of the monkeys, the sound of the river course, the branches of the tree. And Raju waited for other to say something, but the man was too polite to open up a conversation. So Raju opened the conversation with the man. So he asked him where he was from, and the man replied that he was from a Mangal, and this was the first time the name of the village Mangal came across Raju, and Raju came to know about the village Mangal here. The other waved his hand to the we ought to be sleeping in the bed, and in this very paragraph, the man told information about the village Mangal, that it is near this river where they was sitting, and he told him about that. The man told Raju about that he had came here to visit his daughter, who is married here in this village, and he is coming back from his daughter's house after he refused to have a dinner at his daughter's house, because the man wanted to reach his home on time. And you are very sensible, Raju said to this man after listening his all the conversation. In the next page, page number 6, they listen to while to the chatter of the monkeys, and a man addressed as an afterthought, my daughter is married to my own sister, to the explained the villagers. Here, both the man and the Raju listened to the chatter or the talking of the monkeys. They both were enjoying the surroundings. And then the man discloses about his daughter being married here with his sister's son, and he could meet up his sister and daughter both together. And then he said that it is not good to visit the daughter's home according to the old traditions. Explain the villager. Here, the villager is the man who is sitting up with the Raju. Raju liked this rambling talk. Rambling means slow talk, which is going between him and the man. He had been all alone in the place for over a day. He's all alone. Raju is alone here over a day, and it was good to hear the human voice again. Human voice here understood a conversation between him and the man. After this, the villager resumed the study of his face with intense respect. Then the man resumed his old job of seeing up the Raju's face, and the Raju stroked his chin. Stroked means touched his skin. Actually, Raju kept touching his chin as he had done up his shave 2 days ago from a barber. And then Raju moved in his mind to his meetup with the barber before 2 days when he had not met up with this man. Curious as usual, with the sharp blade scraping the soap, and the barber had asked, coming out, I suppose. Here, the barber's first question to Raju was that he just wanted to know that he had just came out of the jail, and this very question irritated Raju very much, and he kept silence. Doesn't wanted to answer the question, answer it to the barber, but the barber kept on asking this question to the Raju. Raju felt it would be no use being angry with such a man. Such a man here refers to the barber, and where here he was in the presence of experience. He asked, "How do you know?" Then Raju asked the barber that how did he know about that he had came out of the jail. I have spent 20 years shaving people here, and then the barber said that it has been 20 years of him to shave people here, and he had noticed that Raju had came out of the jail, and it was the first shop of him just next to the jail. Don't you attend to the inmate? Raju asked to the barber that don't you attend to the inmates? Inmates here refers to the prisoner. Raju actually wanted to ask barber that why don't he go inside the jail to shave the prisoners? And then the barber say not until they came out. It is my brother's son who is at duty there. That it is the barber's brother's son who is doing the duty of shaving the prisoners inside the jail, and I don't want to compete with my brother's son, and I don't want to enter the jail gates every day. That the barber considered it very much awkward to enter the jail gates daily. Not a bad place, said Raju through the soap. Raju won't say that that jail was not a bad place. Go back then, said the barber and asked. Then the barber asked Raju that it is that Raju said that it is a very good place. Then why don't he go back again? What was it? What did the police say? Then the barber asked further question to Raju that what did the police say? That why he was arrested for 2 years. Don't talk of it, snapped Raju. Raju said that don't talk of this shit to him. Try to maintain a certain forbidding silence for rest of the shave. And then the Raju asked the barber to maintain a silence for rest of his shave. But the barber was not to be coward so easy. Coward means get scared of him. His lifelong contact with the tough man had hardened him. Tough man mean the prisoners, the murderers hardened him and made him harder. That he came across the murderers, the prisoners every day because they came up to the barber to shave them. Then the barber said 18 months or 24. Actually, the barber here is saying that he can bet that it is it's been 18 months or 24 months of Raju being inside the jail. Raju feel irritated, but he is very much impressed by the intelligence of this barber. That the barber knows everything about Raju, just seeing up his face, just the experience of his life. The barber was very much pleased. He was very pleased with the compliment of the Raju, and his fingers paused in the operation. That operation meant to keep shaving the face of the Raju. He bent around to face Raju and say, just to get it out of you, that's all. It's written on your face that you are a 20 years old, which means you are not a murderer. And then the barber said that it's been 2 years of you to be inside the jail. It means that you are not a murderer or did a very big thing that that you have been prison inside the jail. And then the barber didn't know the exact crime of the Raju. So Raju bet him that he will give him 4 annas if he will guess if he could guess that why Raju was inside the jail. And then in the next page, page number 8, here the Raju hate jail because he hates to wake up at 5 o'clock. So it's a whole conversation between the barber and the Raju, which was going on between them. And then the Raju again moved back to the place where he was sitting up with the villager, and the villager kept on seeing the Raju's face, and which is irritating Raju very much. So he asked him why he was seeing his face, and the villager said him that he had a problem in his life, and Raju explained him that everyone has a problem in their life. So this page ended here, and on the next page. And then on the next page, Raju was narrating his life story to the man. Actually, the man name was Villain, and it was disclosed here. And then Raju told her villain about Rosie, how Rosie dress up herself, how she behaves. Villain asked many questions from Raju about Rosie. That why did she call herself Rosie? Why she didn't call she is not from a foreign land. That she belongs to a family of dancers. So she may named herself Devi, Meena, or Lalita, or any other to call herself. And then Raju discloses to him that she wore a saris of bright hues, gold lace, and had curly hair. And everyone goes awestruck to by seeing her as her beauty. Thousands of persons must have said the same thing to the with any other name. Says here the Raju was saying to Villain that he was the first person among the masses who praises Rose's talent. Raju here also discloses about Marco, that how the person the Marco is and how he dressed himself, and he looked like a space traveler. The moment I set eyes on Marco on that memorable date at a railway station, I knew that he was a lifelong customer for me. Raju said that the moment he sees of Marco, he sees that he can make a good amount of money, and he could be a very lifelong customer for him to make a money. You may want to ask why I became a guide or when. Then Raju asked villain that it may that villain may wanted to ask him that why he became a guide, not anything else. Then on the next page, on a page number 10, Raju discloses that he is always fond of railways. That in this life he had a love for a railways, and he wanted to go in the line of railways, but he became a tourist guider. But he knows very much about railways, and he guided people about railways. Ours was a small house opposite the Malgudi station, and Raju had disclosed to villain about his small house which is opposite the Malgudi station. Actually, he lives in Malgudi, and it was a very beautiful place. And the house had been built by my father, and this house is built by his father, is owned by his own hands. And then he discloses that his father had a small shop built of Delvard planks and gunny sack, and he told about all the things which was used by his father to build up a small shop in Malgudi. Raju discloses that his father was a very busy man. A crowd of peasants, drivers of bullock wagons were always gathered. All of them was present, always present in front of their shop. Raju here also disclosed that in the midday, when his father wanted to have a lunch, he would. Then his father asked the Raju to sit up in the shop, and Raju would do the job of selling the things or getting the money. An eccentric cockerel in the neighborhood announced the daybreak when it probably felt that he had been slept long enough. Raju said that when it is a long time for him to felt asleep, he was Raju's father used to wake him up daily in the morning. Then Raju, I washed myself at the well to the measure today. It is a full daily routine which Raju used to do. He also there says that his father used to get milk from the cows. In this coming paragraphs, Raju has discloses all the his childhood memories with his father and mother in their home to the villain. And Raju, when the sky lighted my father to the and is started beyond recognition. Here, Raju discloses that his father taught him the Tamil alphabets. He learned to draw the letters in Tamil by his father. That his father worked as a tutor for him. And at that time, the modern notion of a child's psychology was unknown then. The stick was an educator indispensable equipment that his father used to be a tutor for him, and it is very difficult for Raju to write the words very perfectly, and his father always scold him as he is not able to write up letters very perfectly in Tamil. The further is in the next video. Please see the next video for further clarification.